All right, now we're out here at the range right now. We're going to shoot 100 yards, iron sights with the AR and the AK. So we're going to go ahead, do that, and then after we see the results of that, we will throw the same optic on both rifles and then re-engage at 200 yards. That way they're both on a level playing field, whereas this has the tangent sights and this has the peep. So we're going to go ahead, run the AR first at 100 yards with M855, 62 grain, green tip. All right, let's see what we did. All right, so here we are at 100 yards. Just shot the AR-15 with M855 green tip, 62 grain. Here's our group. Not an incredible group. It's about 5 inches. 5-inch, 5-shot group at 100 yards. Now, the ammunition's capable of far better accuracy than that. But once again, unsupported, well, from the bench. You know, I don't have it in a sled or anything like that. Just off the elbows and bench. So let's go ahead. Run the 74, see what kind of groups we get at 100. All right, now we're going to shoot the AK-74 with 7.6, 5.45 to 39 at 100 yards using that same target. Good. All right, we're back down here at the 100-yard target, and we just shot the 5.45, 7.6. Got about a 7-inch group here at 100 yards. So we're going to go ahead and throw some red dots on both rifles and get them zeroed, shoot at 200 yards. Hey, how's it going, guys? We had to take a little break there in the middle of our shooting. The bipolar Florida weather decided to rain on us for about 4 hours, and we had thrown the optics on the rifles and zeroed them in as we were about to start shooting. Started dumping on us, so we're back. What we've done here is we put the exact same optic, more or less, on each rifle. Now, you know, we could have, put like an aim point on this, but we would have been stuck with this guy because we don't have any sort of mounting system to put anything like that on there. So we're actually using the left side rail. This is a Cobra Reflex sight, and it uses the left side scope rail that is ubiquitous with most Warsaw and old Soviet rifles, and works pretty well. We had the exact same red dot that was set up for a Picatinny configuration, and so we threw it on the rifle. Now, one thing to note about both of these setups is that you can't really get cheek weld so much. If I actually get down on the rifle here, where my irons would be, and where like most EOTechs and aim points would be, and even ACOGs, I would have great cheek weld right here. However, because of the height, I almost have to get chin weld, which is pretty notorious of Russian optics, Belarus optics as well. So both of them, it just so happens to turn out that I have to get chin weld on both of them. But I'm using the exact same dot, I'm using the exact same setup, and we're going to go ahead. We've already shot both rifles at 100 yards, so now we're going to see what it's like on a level playing field. The AK shot about a 7-inch group using 7N6 545 ammo, and the AR shot about a 5-inch group with M855 62 grain. So now we're going to go ahead, shoot both of these at 100 and see what the effect is. Let's go take a look and see what we did. All right, we're down here at the 100-yard line. We actually changed out the target. Having a little bit of difficulty seeing it, we decided to throw a shoot and see up over the top of our target we were originally using. Got all wet from the rain. So, see here, we've got 5-shot group. That was me right there. Definitely not the rifle or the ammo. That's me. But we got about a 2-inch group there, maybe a touch over 2 inches. With the exception of that little flyer there. So I'm going to go ahead and make adjustments, and we're going to shoot the 74 at 100, and then from there we're going to push it out to 200 and see what we get. Alright guys, we're going to shoot some 7N6 52 grain through this AK-74 Cobra Reflex sight, 100 yards. Let's see what we did. Here we're down here at the 100-yard target. Shot a 5-shot group with the AK-74 using the Cobra Reflex. Probably about a, I don't know, maybe, I'd say probably 3-inch group, thereabouts. Not too bad. All right, now let's push her down to 200 yards and shoot both and see how they do there. All right, we're down here at 200 yards, just shot the AR-15, M855. We have a group 4 on the shoot and see, but this is our 5th shot, and we know this because of Hams. This was a clean target board. So, I would say probably 7-inch group. Pretty good. I'll take it. All right, we're down here at the 200-yard line with the target. We just shot the AK-74. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I pulled it because I'm not a machine. So, right there. So, aside from that pull, we've actually got about a 6-inch group here, thereabouts. So, pretty good. I'm happy with it. So, what did we learn from that? We shot the AR and the AK, both using military surplus ammunition. We used M855 green tip for the AR, 7N6 for the AK. Now, of course, we could have used 77 grain Sierra Match King for the AR. However, we cannot find good quality target ammunition for the AK, so we have to put them on a level playing field. We're going to shoot mil-surp ammo through both rifles. So, we shot both using iron sights at 100 yards. We shot a 5-inch group with the AR. We shot a 7-inch group with the AK. We then threw a red dot on both rifles, same red dot, 2M away dot, and we shot a 2 1/4-inch group at 100 yards with the AR. We shot a 3-inch group with the AK. We then pushed it out to 200 yards. We shot a 7-inch group with the AR, a 6-inch group with the AK. Now, we did not use the scientific method. We did not shoot it, 10 5-shot groups from each rifle and then figure it out. We just did it down and dirty, jumped on it one time. We didn't have a lead sled or anything that was real stable. We didn't use a grip pod. It's just me shooting it. Shot a good group. Okay, good enough. Differences between the two platforms. The AK has about a 3.5-pound trigger, but it's a longer trigger pull. It actually kind of feels like a double-action revolver, but a really light double-action revolver. It's a 2-stage trigger. The AR has about an 8-pound trigger, single stage. Very little throw, but both are good in their own way. I just have a lot more trigger time on the AK. Now, taking away the any kind of advantage that one sighting system had over the other one, and putting a red dot on both, we got really similar outcomes. I mean, I don't think if I was getting shot at by either one that I would be able to tell you which one was more accurate with the red dots, but I think it definitely has to do with the AR stock iron sights. They're peep sights. They're much better for shooting targets. You've got way more adjustment. Really fine. Really superior sight as far as for bullseye shooting. The AK sights, tangent sights, they're more like pistol sights. Faster acquisition, but you cannot get as precise with them. I think the real difference in accuracy between the two is going to be the quality of ammunition that you're using in it and the sighting system. Like I said, they shot very similarly at 100 and 200 yards. But once again, like I said, we did not use scientific method. We didn't shoot a bunch of different times and then pick the best group out of whatever number. So stay tuned. We're going to do another video. Probably shoot it tonight or tomorrow, and it's going to go into the magazines, the cartridge design, the operating system, and we're going to really get down and dirty with the and get in depth with both platforms. Go over a little bit of the history, go over the materials used in construction, and really have a good comparison contrast between the two platforms. So check us out on Twitter, check us out on Facebook. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube, and see you next time.